I just wanted to show you guys my setup. We've had really good luck with it to keep predators away. So it looks pretty ghetto. We built it, my husband and I built it. Yes, I know, Carmen, I'll let you out in a minute. So this is the first pen. It's a 10 by 10 dog pen, reinforced with hardware cloth, mostly 1/4 inch hardware cloth. Some spots we have 1/8 inch. And here's the second pen. I believe this is a I think it's an 8 by 4 or 4 by 10, I can't remember, but it's a dog pen, also reinforced with hardware cloth. We have hardware cloth skirts around the bottom. You can't really see them because they're covered up with stuff. Patio stones, and then the roofs are covered with hardware cloth and tarps. So this is the Kelsos. Good morning, guys. And the babies over here, so this is what I forgot to show you. This is what I have at the bottom. It keeps, at the doors, have a little crack underneath, and this just keeps rodents out and weasels. Not that we have seen any weasels around here. I just like to be extra safe. So I keep this locked too. I've already unlocked this with a lock there. Just because you can't trust people, unfortunately. And I don't want anything to happen to my little ones. Good morning, sweeties. So inside the big pen, we've got a smaller pen. And my thinking is, well, if a predator were to get in and make it through, like the roof or something, they'd have a whole nother layer to get through. And we sleep like right up there, so we would be able to hear if something was trying to get in. So this is like their extra protection area in their little house. And Wilma is broody, and so I let them out every morning. Oh, yes, good morning, little buddies. Good morning. Hi. Hi, sweeties. And we've got 2 of these Grandpa Peters. And we actually switched from pine shavings to sand recently because Carmen and Luna both had to have crop surgery from eating shavings. So they're naughty that way. Carmen was the most recent one, weren't you, Carmen? Hi, Domino. Hi, Carmen, and hi, Luna. They're the cutest little things. Oh, you're so cute. And there's Broody Squeaky. So I have this rake and shovel that I scoop up poop with. And actually I need to put more sand down in here because just the way their pen is made right now, it's kind of on a hill. And when it rains or anything, it just eventually kind of works its way out of the pen or gets packed down. So I need to put in a few more bags of sand. They love it, especially when you put fresh sand. Hi, Carmen. Fresh sand down. They have a spot to dust bath, like anywhere they want. It helps keep their feet clean. And it helps keep flies down. I also mix some zeolite. There's a brand name Coop refresher in there. There's some in the back. I store some stuff in their house. Hi, little broody Wilma. We even took the shavings out of their nest boxes because they were eating it in the nest boxes. Oh my goodness, that was a pain. So like literally there were shavings in every nook and cranny, and I had to get my fingers in every little spot. There's still spots back there that I temporarily have blocked off that I haven't been able to clean the shavings out of yet because it's been so hot. You like my shoes, Carmen? But once it cools down a bit, I'll get the rest of those shavings. I just can't stay out in the heat super long. Right now it's 80 degrees and the humidity is like 70. So this is the morning, so it's not bad right now, but it's been getting to the hundreds and it's just been unbearable. There's a bucket that I keep in here, and with the sand you can use a cat litter scoop, which is awesome. So we're trying to save up some money to get them a whole new setup, maybe built professionally with, I really believe this chain link fence and hardware cloth has really saved us from having any predator problems. Plus we have a dog who chases predators away, and we let her in and out all night. My husband, he plays music, so he's a night owl, and so he's letting her out, when he's home constantly. Hi, Domino, you want a hug? Domino, well, come here, sweetie. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Now Luna's gonna get jealous. Oh, there we go. What a little huggable baby. Oh, little sweetheart. Actually, I'll just carry you around. So that's pretty much it. I got a couple water dishes. Hi, Jeannie. I put this rooster booster. I've got Domino in my hand, so I can't flip it over, but it's got electrolytes and probiotics and vitamins in it. So I put that in one of their water dishes, and then their other water dish is just regular water. Right now, this is what I do for the water dishes. I try to wash them with soap and water about once a week, and then change it every day, or if it gets dirty. So we're usually always home, and I don't like to leave them for very long at all, because I like to keep a close eye on them. You just never know what could happen. For example, one day, Miss Jean over here, somebody was eating out of the food dish, and Jean decided she was going to eat from the side of it. I had to put Domino down. And when they got up, they stepped up off of this. Her head stayed in and got stuck. So I was home and was able to get her head out. And she hasn't done it since. But, yeah, we're talking about you, little lady. But so from now on, I have put stuff on the sides to discourage them from actually eating from the side. See, as you can see, Luna, and I need to clean this again, is operating the feeder, and there's something on the side so that nobody else can eat as easily from the side. So that's helped a lot, because that was frightening, and I don't want that to happen again, especially when I'm not home. So yeah, that's it. We've got, once in a while, Domino's want attention again. What are you doing? What are you doing? So we've got these. Once in a while we'll put treats in there for them. And then on the outside you can see, to keep digging predators out, we've got hardware cloth skirts on the outside. There's a dark green one there, and then on top of it, it's a work in progress, but we've got patio stones on top of it. And then in areas where we don't have enough patio stones yet, we've got like rocks and other heavy items holding it down. And somebody's molting over there in the Kelso's pen, so we can't keep the two together. The Kelsos are bred for fighting, and they are just way too vicious to keep with these sweet little buddies. So that's why they have two separate pens. So that was a pain to deal with. But this setup has worked really well to keep predators out and to keep wild bird poop out of here and to give them shade. We built it really quickly temporarily because we actually had a chicken show up at our house. That's the roof there. And we decided to keep her and get her some friends. So we built this spur of the moment and as quickly as possible. And we really didn't know what we were doing. We just knew by, just thinking about it, what would keep the predators out. So whenever we first did it, we didn't have very strong post here holding up the middle, and it rained and the tarp bowed in and caused it to come in here. That's why this part kind of comes in. It was a frightening sight to wake up to in the morning. We've learned a lot since then. So we've got this holding it up really high in the middle. That way if it snows or rains, it just comes right off the top. And it's a strong, sturdy bar here. So, but there's the roof. You can see we've got the hardware cloth on every single inch of the place. We don't want there to be any risk of anything getting in here. For a while we did have some small, well, they were pretty medium-sized mice, I guess, getting in. So we figured out keeping this area covered at night with the wood and the rock kept them out, because the rest of it is covered with hardware cloth and the mice can't get in through the hardware cloth. So we don't have a rodent problem anymore, thank goodness. Another thing that we did to get rid of the rodents is, I know this sounds horrible, but I don't want my chickens getting diseases. So we put some of their feed out, because we have a lot of hawks here, so we put some of their feed out where the hawks could get the mice, and that worked really well. The hawks got the mice. So and we have a lot of Cooper's hawks here and some red-tailed hawks, but you can see we have a lot of trees and a lot of brush for them to hide under, so we don't let them out unless we're out and the dog's out. Now these wilder ones, the kelsos, we let them out with the dog. I'll open this door here for you guys so you can see them. They're beautiful birds, but they are fighting birds, and who's molting in here? And they're not good with other breeds because they will like try to kill them, and probably would eventually kill them if we let them. So you little meanies get to stay in your own pen. This is the leader, Cammy, here. Hi, Cammies. Aren't they beautiful? And they're really good at flying. Coco here, she's bottom of the pecking order, and she's the best flyer we have. And this is Billy. She's in the middle, aren't you, Billy? Billy and Cammy have the same parents. As you can see, they look a lot alike. Don't you, Billy? Yeah. And they're good pets. They just don't do well with other breeds of chickens. They're like, so you can pet them and feed them. They're not as cuddly as the others, but let's see, I've got a lot of bars for them because they do like to be up high a lot. So, and then there's a nesting box up high there. And then they've got their hardware cloth on the top as well. So yeah, that's our setup. Hope it helps you guys out. These patio stones have been great on top of the hardware cloth to keep digging predators out. Like, we haven't had any problems, knock on wood. Of course, nothing's ever 100% foolproof, but hopefully this gives you guys some good ideas about keeping predators out. You can't use chicken wire because predators tear through that stuff like crazy. You can even rip that stuff with your fingers. That's why you have to use hardware cloth instead of chicken wire. But hopefully this helps everybody out with predator proofing and keeping their little buddies safe. Hope you guys have a great day. Bye for now.